Hello my friend, it's Pat Sloan here with my daily video, and our topic for today is spreading the love. Those are sort of a subtopic that I'm talking about the tools that we have. So we're going to celebrate our sewing machines today because, yes, you can quilt without a sewing machine, but it is much more fun with our wonderful machines. So I am on the back side of my sewing table right now. I'm at my koala table. So here's the surface, and normally you see me sitting there on the back side when I'm filming, and behind me so this is my Solaris, and then over there you see the Tiara, which is a sit-down free motion quilting machine, sit down long arm you could call it. You push fabric just like you do on here. Then on my travel machine, my small machine, is the Jubilant up on the table. So I also have, celebrating my machines, I also have my Destiny 2, I still have that, and I have the Baby Locks Sashiko, plus I have a little featherweight that was my mother-in-law's, although it wasn't hers for very long. She bought it used, maybe 10 years ago. Her friend found it for her, so it's not like it's a family heirloom, but I'm so happy she gave it to me. It's a cute little featherweight. So celebrate your machines today. Share a picture of your favorite sewing machine, all of your sewing machines if you have more than one, because everybody should have a backup. I feel so bad for some of you when your machine needs to go in for servicing and you don't have a backup. You can get something like the Jubilant, which is very reasonable, or even a smaller one like the Zeal or the Zest from Baby Lock, and you can have those as a backup. So at least you can do patchwork and piecing when your other machine is out to be serviced, because sometimes it takes a while. It could take 3 or even 4 weeks sometimes for a machine to come back if they're really backlogged, and they have been lately because everybody's using their machines machines they haven't used in a long time. Okay, so let's first do UFO. I have moved forward on the traffic jam. So here is the traffic jam, and what I did is I got the binding onto the back side. So that's half the binding done. Now I'll be pulling it over to the front and blanket stitching. I do have a hanging sleeve because I like to put them on everything. I have a hanging sleeve and the label to stitch down. So this one is moving along. I'm moving along like UFO busting, our Area 51 UFO challenge for the second half of February. So if you haven't started looking at a UFO or are working on one, get to it. So let me put that back over there. Now this ought to show you on the back side what's going on here because it's a mess. I have a lot of things going on. So first of all, there's all of this, which is a project for the future. So I am working with the red and white fabric, and I just have a bunch of it here on the table. So then I've got my cross stitch stuff in the middle because I realized I had not done any cross stitch for a little longer time than I should have not done any. So I'll talk about that in a minute. And then over here I have the thing for the shamrock, so that's kind of in progress. And then here's the stuff I got for doing a journal for my word of the year, my word of the year journal, and I've not done anything with that. So in the category of not doing enough, there you go, the back side of my table. I thought, oh my goodness, I need to, it's sort of like the videos are accountability. So I decide that, we're going to do UFOs, so, I better be working on them because I got to tell you about them. Or my cross stitch, it's like all of a sudden it's like, I haven't actually done that cross stitch for a week. I don't think I've stitched one thing for a week. So that's not good. I wanted to do it every day, a little bit of cross stitch. So I got into the quilting stuff again. So here's the shamrock block, and I actually have the pattern for this now over on the shamrock project page. We start this tomorrow, but because you watch my videos every day, you get a sneak peek that this is out here already. See, it pays to watch my videos every day. You need to tell people that. Tell everybody, watch every day. So let's see, what else did I want to go over? Let's just look at my cross stitch a minute. Where am I at? So here is the heart. So I got the big heart done. I did a little bit of the red that goes in the border stuff. I still need that border to go all the way over here. So this heart has a smaller one. So here's the little thread conversion chart that comes with it if you order it from the Fat Quarter Shop. She did a conversion chart to the colors she's using. So I need to do the little heart and the arrow. And then finish up. It looks like this if you missed what I was making. So this is Monthly Markings by Heart and Hand. And it is so darling. Each of these little ones would just make a cute little pin or a little bitty pillow. And if you're doing like those tiered trays that I talked about, which by the way, I have one coming in black, 2 tiers in black. So these would be super cute to just make a tiny little pillow and tuck it in there. I am so excited. I was going to get a white tiered tray, and then I just kept waffling because I thought, do I really want to do this? I really want it, nah, blah, 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 blah. And then Cindy spotted one in black, and so I got that because it was a really good price. They were on clearance, and so I was able to pick one up. But it's shipping, so it's like, yes. The small things. It's the small things in life right now. The other thing that I have worked on is the crochet, but it's on the other side of the room over there, so I can't show it to you, but I forgot to bring it over. But it is now progressed into the second ball of yarn. So yes, they're doing that a little bit in the evenings because it helps keep my fingers limber. They are, you know, I have to keep moving them a lot on this left hand. The last thing I want to talk about is what we do to keep healthy. You know, that's one of the things that is a goal, has always been a goal, but really right now in the winter, January and February and March, have to really force myself to get up and walk around the house. And the other day I thought, okay, let me get the pedometer out again. You know, I have worn a pedometer off and on. We have several. I have done the Fitbits, and I can tell you the Fitbits, I think they're fabulous, you know, either the bracelet or whatever, but I seem to kill them. I have killed 3, and after 3, I just decided, you know, I'm not going to buy another one for a while. Maybe they will improve them or whatever it is about it that I kill them. I mean, they just stop working or they don't work right. So I went back to the old-fashioned, an old-fashioned one. This has got a little cover so I don't accidentally reset it. But what it does is it lets me know that I'm not moving my butt very much in the house unless I make a huge effort. If I go out and take a walk, it's about 2 miles. Probably not quite 2 miles. I'm stretching it, but if it were 2 miles, that'd be great. It's still a little short of 2 miles. You know, I've had to force myself to go out and do that. But if I don't do the walk inside the house, I need to get up and move. And that is one nice thing about the Fitbits, is that it dings you. You can have it set so that it dings you, like, you know, on the hour to be sure you've moved enough. Or I guess if you have moved enough, it doesn't remind you. But even if I can get 5,000 steps in the winter, I'm hoping that, you know, to do that. So I just put this on the other day. And so far I've not, I've just barely hit 5,000 when I take a walk. I have to take the walk, otherwise in the house it just doesn't happen. I feel like I'm like my dogs used to do. My dogs used to run, you know, around the living room, into the hall, into the kitchen, the living room, the hall, the kitchen, like this. And that's what I feel like I do. I get up and I walk around like this. It's like, it's not very satisfying, but I do it. I do it. Oh, I had one more thing. One more thing. Did you know that you can search here at YouTube, that you can actually use the search bar? So I got 3 pictures here. I'm going to show you. First of all, you can find this on the phone app too. Look for the little magnifying glass. So you see the magnifying glass, then put in your search term, like you put in wave quilting, because I've done that a lot. You put in wave quilting and you hit enter, then it'll show you a bunch of videos that have wave quilting. So you can easily find, like, just with a term, because YouTube is closed caption. I have closed caption on for all of my videos. That means it's accumulating all the words, and then so therefore it can search on those words, and that's where you can then put in the search term once you're on my channel page, and you can find what you're looking for. So in case you didn't know that was available, It's a miracle. Yay! Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for using our links. Please click subscribe below in case you haven't done that yet, so that we can catch up again next time. Click the bell so you get a notice. I love you. Mwah. I will see you online.